I had some issues yesterday, so hey YouTube, let's try this again. Take two. It just wasn't happening yesterday. Now I have the background blurred, but I'm having issues with StreamYard. It's going to probably drop the background in a minute on YouTube, not on Facebook, but I'm trying to do this. Mercury is retrograde, so technology is going to be an issue, but this is part two of my Witchy box haul that I didn't get to do yesterday. So we're going to try and do it again today. Okay. I hope you're all well. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. You've gotten through half the week. It's almost over. And we have a beautiful new moon coming this weekend on Sunday. So the energy has been quite heavy for a lot of us. We have 6 planets in retrograde. That can do a doozy on our psyche. Even myself as your astrologer, I can feel this energy just as much as everyone else. So ground and center, because that balance and harmony season is upon us. And that is very important for us to balance and center. But today it is about my Witchy box haul from the Witch's Moon. And there's a lot of herbal stuff in here. So a lot about herbs. So yesterday I was trying to show you guys this. This is a magical herbal reference guide. This is perfect for putting in your book of shadows. And it is kind of blurry, I know. That's why I'm doing it also on Facebook, because if this turns out to be a shitty recording, pardon my French, number one, I'm canceling StreamYard, and number two, we're going to figure something else out. I'm not going to waste $25 a month on this bullshit. Anyway, so you get a beautiful little card. I'm really hoping YouTube can see that. It's all about the herbs and their energy. See, and of course it dropped, as you can tell. So yes, StreamYard's going to get their ass ripped today by me. But there's my little mascot in the back. But yes, you get a nice little chart here on herbs. This will be great for your book of shadows. And then you get, this is about the goddess Ermid. I hope I'm saying that right. And she is the Celtic goddess of nature, healing, and herbal knowledge. And yesterday I didn't have, I couldn't read this very well. So the little thing on this goddess. Now I have a magnifier with me, so I can read it a little bit better. It's very rainy here today, so the internet's kind of acting funny, but fingers crossed, I won't be on here for too long, so I'm hoping I'll be able to get all of this done. All right, so you also, in this little witchy box, you get, hold on, I'm looking. You kind of get a little card of empowerment, so to speak. This says, you too have wings. They are just a little harder to see. Still yourself and feel the tingling between your shoulder blades. Feel your fairy wings grow, spread wide, and lift you up. So that's a great little mantra. Along with a sigil. This is probably the monthly sigil of protection for herbs and whatnot. But let me look and see what it says here on the paper. I'm looking. Bear with me. It's just a personalized oracle reading. That's all. And these two go hand in hand. All right. I'm going to save the best for last. So in this, you get a patchouli, I guess it would be a cleansing stick, patchouli stick. Not a big fan of patchouli, but from smelling this, it is not that bad. And I'm going to read to you what it says here. A hand-rolled, hold on. I want to clear something up because I made a mistake. This sigil is actually a sigil for I want to make sure I have this right. I want to say it. This is a sigil they're saying on this piece of paper that's for like transition, a protection for transitioning. Along with that, you get the patchouli. Yes, transitions sigil artwork. And obviously this is geared towards Maybone, which is what's the date today? It is tomorrow. So this is what this box is about. It's, this is the third harvest of the season. So it is about herbs and whatnot. The Patchouli Mountain Sage Stick, this wonderful aromatic Patchouli Mountain Sage Stick is included within the collection to bring the energies of focus and action while clearing away feelings of anxiety, fear, and ill intent. So remember I just said this is the season of balancing and grounding. So it makes perfect sense. This is what we're to do, not just to honor the seasons tomorrow, but tomorrow is also the sun moves into Libra. We also have a Kazemi, which I'm going to be discussing again tomorrow. I'll be back on here explaining that. My Patreons are going to be getting a full explanation of that Kazemi with dates sometime today. So a Kazemi is when Mercury conjuncts the sun. It's at its closest point. And I've actually done like 120 people ritual with this energy last year. So we'll talk more about that. The patchouli stick, very, very nice. Very, very lovely. And along with that, you get the Maybone ritual candle for tomorrow's celebrations, which is yellow. All right, what you also get is something absolutely divine. This is called Gaia spray. I can smell honeysuckle. Let's see what it says, shall we? So yes, Gaia spray. I keep forgetting I'm recording on 2 platforms here. I'm looking, bear with. So the Gaia Ritual Aura Spray, this very special blend was created to bring the nurturing energies of the Great Mother to your sacred space and practice. As you spray around yourself, state your intentions and exclaim your gratitude for the sacred connection that is bound to you through the natural elements. So Very lovely spray. You can use that to spray during ritual work, which I will probably do for tomorrow. Then we have an incense. I always get a packet of incense. This is called Mystic Myrrh, and I love myrrh. It is one of my go-to incense. Myrrh and frankincense are something I always have on hand. I usually have it in resin form, so it is nice to get them in sticks. Okay, and then I got, hold on, kids. Hold on, kids. There's a whole bunch of herbs you get, and you get these little muslin bags for making tea. And in this month's box, we've got nice, big, healthy packets here of chamomile. Obviously, you could use it to make tea. All these herbs that I've been given are, you can infuse them into a tea. Rose petals. And this is called, which I think is lavender. Elf leaf, which I believe is lavender, but we'll look and we'll read it and see what it says. I'm pretty sure that is what that is. Let's see. Yep. Egyptian chamomile. It holds great power to calm the nerves and promote restfulness. Chamomile is a wonderful component to combating negative thoughts and energies for invading your sacred space. And I do use chamomile. You can use it. I've used it in protection jars. I've used it in spell work for protection, especially your psyche. Protecting your psyche works very well. And then the other one was rose petals. Most of us know a lot of rose petals are used for love and things like that. But specifically, let's see, it says here, it's a wonderful love agent to include in specific spells. Rose is a wonderful healer and enhances your psychic sight and perception. So it is used in other things as well. And then the elf leaf, which is lavender. It's a specific variety of lavender, I guess, and it's considered lavandia, which constitutes a cross between English lavender and spike lavender, known for providing a rich oil content. So I have so much lavender, I might take this and make some lavender oil out of it. What did I drop? Just the incense. All right, and there's that. And then let's see, what else did we get here? This is really pretty. It's a, like I need more crystals, but it is a cracked quartz, and it's been tumbled. But the inside is all crackly inside. Cracked quartz. Hi, Raymond. How are you? Really pretty. And, quartz in itself is a conduit of energy. It's like a battery in some ways. The energy from it gives quite a good charge. Very, very pretty. Let's see, what else did we get? This is the ritual tea of the month is called, oh, good God, Mobapon citrus. I can't really pronounce that. Sorry. But you get a couple of little tea bags. And last but not least, I always save the best for last. In this little thing here, this little bag, this little box, is a herb Mezzaluna. Now, mezzaluna in Italian means half moon. Excuse me. Let me get a little coffee here. Mezzaluna in Italian means half moon. I don't know if you guys could see that. It does come in this lovely, lovely box. And the mezzaluna, I'll read it to you, but a mezzaluna just means half moon, and it is something. This is a blade right here, and it's very sharp. But this is perfect for the harvest season because you can go out into your garden. You can take this and you can start harvesting your herbs with it. It's a harvester. But I'm going to read to you what it says so you get the full gist of it. The exclusive handmade herb mezzaluna. The mezzaluna is half moon. This is considered in Italian a knife, most commonly found in the curved blade to be rocked back and forth on cutting boards or cutting herbs. So not just going into my garden, I can use this and chop up herbs, fresh herbs. I've actually harvested quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. We've harvested thyme, rosemary. I even have like the white sage that I've harvested. I actually give that to a friend up in Sedona. He is native and he knows how to put that plant to good use. In fact, someone just moved out and that grows wild in their backyard. So I've taken it upon myself to dig up the plant and repot it and give it away as a gift. A lot of our natives have a hard time finding white sage in general. So if you grow it and able to give them that plant, it's greatly appreciated. Because it doesn't grow. My understanding is it only grows in California and parts of Arizona. I could be wrong on that, but I know how sacred it is to our indigenous brothers and sisters. So, but we harvested a whole bunch of herbs, and I'm drying them right now. So I can't wait to maybe use this to chop some of them up and put them into storing jars. But yes, that is called a mezzaluna. It's very pretty. And it was exclusively created for the witch's moon. And I think I covered it all. I sure did. I covered it all. And that is the fall equinox witch's moon box for September. She really does a lovely job. I say this every time I go on. And very, very exquisite. One of my favorites. The other one would be the Inked Goddess. She actually has great witchy boxes as well. Very beautiful. So check that out. Check out the Witch's Moon. I'm trying to figure out how to put this back. Check out the Witch's Moon because she really does have some nice stuff, but so does the Inked Goddess. I actually follow her on YouTube, or not YouTube, but TikTok. So those of you that do follow me on TikTok, I'm probably going to be banned shortly because, God forbid you speak up against sex trafficking, women's rights, and what CPS is doing to children. And I'm on an account warning. So one more violation and which, F you, TikTok. Hey, Pam, how are you? Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. I was just saying I was harvesting herbs and I cannot wait to use this. I mean, I will use this. I will put this to work. Now my oldest daughter goes, this makes a good weapon. So, but the mezzaluna. But yeah, so I'm skating on thin ice on TikTok, and that's okay. Screw them. Um, that's why I'd like to get my YouTube channel to 1,000 so that I could start going live anywhere. Um, but I have to wait. I mean, I have over 2,500 people following me on TikTok. If I could get just half of them to hit the like button on this channel, the Astrology Witch, then I could start doing lives from anywhere in the house, not be confined to just here. If you do like the material here, please give us a like so that we can build our content here. Now, like I said, I've paid extra money this month for broadcasting equipment. As you can tell, it is not working properly. Um, not so much on Facebook, but on YouTube, because the background's supposed to be blurred, and obviously it is not. My altar's a mess. That's because I've been doing a lot of work. There's been a lot of spell work I've been doing for clients on that altar. But I'm going to try one more thing with StreamYard because I'm in the process of making you guys about a 1-hour class on the basics of cryptocurrency so that you kind of get a general idea of how it works on all the definitions, blockchain, DeFi, things like that. And I'm also going to give you my top 10 picks, and I'm also going to include in this class some of the top maybe 5 or 6. Let's see, how many did I have written down here? The top 6 cryptos that are planet friendly. Bitcoin is not planet friendly. It burns an incredible amount of energy and electricity. But there are cryptos out there that are gearing and moving over into planet friendly coins, meaning they're mined differently, they're more environmentally friendly. So that was the main reason I paid for the StreamYard, is because I wanted to use its platform to show you graphs instead of my face, graphs and charts. But if it's going to be giving me problems like this, I'm not going to pay that $25 a month. It's bullshit. And I hope they're listening to me, because I'm about ready to cancel and I've only been with them for 2 weeks. I think their product is shit, and it hasn't benefited me at all in the last 2 weeks. It's been more of a headache. If you were watching me live yesterday, you could see I kept getting dropped. And I don't want to hear that crap that, oh, you don't have a strong enough connection. I broadcast every Saturday afternoon from this seat all to the entire world. I have people hearing me in Europe, Portugal, Asia, everywhere, and I can see them all on my DJ chat. So you can't sit there and tell StreamYard that it is my connection, because I'm broadcasting live every Saturday. So that's a crock of shit. And that's what they tried to tell me yesterday. Oh, it's your connection. No, asshole, it's not my connection. You know, it's your crappy crap. You know, anyway, I'm just a little frustrated. I know Mercury's in retrograde, and that could be part of the reason, but I can't keep using that excuse all the damn time. I'm trying to read what you're saying, hon. Let's see. Yeah, Maya is right. It could be used for a weapon. I agree. Yeah, I'm going to use mine tomorrow for chopping up herbs and stuff. But I'm definitely using the candle for the equinox tomorrow. We have a trifecta of energy tomorrow. Not only is the sun moving into Libra, we have the fall equinox, also called Mabon. And we also have a thing called the Kazemi. So we have 3 things going on. Now, Kazemis take on a little different effect when the moon is in, or when Mercury is in retrograde. But other than that, it should be okay. Usually when we have Mercury conjuncting the sun, it's going to bring about some intense energy, especially in the crypto world. Crypto is mercurial energy. It's run more by Mercury than it is by Venus, and Venus rules money. So it does have more of a mercurial energy to it. And anytime there's a Cazimi, Mercury Cazimi, because there's also a Venus Cazimi, I've learned how to do magic through these Kazimis. Now I'm learning how to do a Venus Kazimi, because the Venus Kazimi is when we have a very high intensity of energy, perfect for love spells, perfect for bringing love into your life. I'll explain more about that later. Venus Kazimis don't happen but maybe once a year, as to where Mercury Kazimis, like we have 4 or 5 this year. Like the next one we have one tomorrow. Then the next one is on November 8th, Election Day, along with a lunar eclipse in Taurus. So we've got a lot to unpack on before that date comes as well. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I have to say here? I think I've covered it all. I know this is an odd time to go on, but I have to do a reading a little later this afternoon. So I'm not going to be able to get on here. I try to get on here after 3 o'clock so that people on the East Coast can enjoy watching us as well. But due to the weather, it's raining here all day and it's going to be raining here all night. I figured I better get on here now, better than later. So I will be back on here tomorrow. Okay. And it'll probably be a pre-recorded one, since I'm not trusting StreamYard very well with their, but I'm going to do a pre-recorded one about the Kazimi. I'm going to explain it all to you guys. However, Patreon, they're going to get dates, exact dates, and I am probably going to include spell work for them, not on the public platform. All right. Well, all of you out there, if I don't see you tomorrow, I want you all to have a blessed fall equinox. The season and the wheel turns once again, and it goes into my favorite season, fall. Fall is my absolute favorite season. I just love the colors and the richness of the topography of nature. Those golds and reds and oranges and browns when the leaves change colors. And Halloween's one of my favorite holidays, so I love the whole pumpkin thing. Not a big fan of pumpkin spice, and that is one of my biggest peeves and complaints, is there is like pumpkin overload at the grocery stores. It's like, oh my God. I mean, we've got pumpkin this, pumpkin that, pumpkin, 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 pumpkin. Thanks, love. Blessed Maybone to you too, hon. Yeah, we fall under this energy during a waning moon phase. So obviously, even for the Kazimi tomorrow, it's not really going to be about bringing wealth and abundance into our lives. It's the mantra here is about balance and harmony. Even with the Kazimi, it's going to be about let's face it, we got 6 planets retrograde. I mean, it's making me a little neurotic. And it's only going to get worse on the 23rd when the retrograde Mercury retrograde in Libra slips into its dignified sign of Virgo. Then let the chaos begin. And so, but see, for myself, I'm born with that energy. So I'm born in a retrograde, and when it slips into Virgo, I can handle my own energy. When it's in Libra, I don't know how to handle it quite as well. And even some Libras I know are like going, oh my, even my mother, who is a Libra, said to me, I just feel so scattered these last few weeks. Yeah, Mom, the planets are doing their thing. But be safe out there. Have a blessed Mabone if you celebrate. If not, happy fall. Enjoy this Kazimi energy. And to all my Libras, happy birthday. It's Libra season. Remember, take some time tomorrow to ground and center and balance yourself. The stars command this of you, and this is the perfect time to do that. We are at even strength of day and night these next couple of days, starting today, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Those 3 days, the universe as an even balance. Create that balance within yourself as well. Okay? Bye, Pam. Bye, you guys out there. Be safe. And I will get back on here tomorrow. They'll either be pre recorded or live, but we shall see. Ciao.